You're sitting down for your IELTS exam and you see the task that many find tricky, writing a formal letter. The clock is ticking and you need to write a clear, well-organized letter that gets straight to the point. Sounds tough? It doesn't have to be. Today, we'll break down everything you need to know to write a great formal letter for IELTS Task 1. By the end, you'll feel ready and confident to take on this challenge. Ready to make this easier? Let's get started. If you don't know, General Writing Task 1 requires you to write a letter based on a prompt you're given. This task plays a significant role in your writing score, accounting for about 30% of your total marks. Why are formal letters so important in IELTS Task 1? Formal letters need to sound professional because they're usually written to someone you don't know personally or someone in authority. This could be for things like making a complaint, asking for information, or applying for a job. So, why does the exam focus on this? Being able to write a clear, polite, and well-structured formal letter shows that you understand English etiquette and can communicate well in professional situations. This is an important skill for anyone who plans to live, work, or study in an English-speaking environment. Chapter 1. Understanding the types of letters. Now let's explore the different types of letters you might encounter in IELTS Task 1. The nature of the letter you need to write will guide how you approach your response. There are 3 main categories: formal, semi-formal, and informal. When faced with a formal letter, you're typically writing to someone you haven't met before, or whose name you don't know. These letters are used in professional settings, such as applying for a job or making a complaint about a service. The tone here is professional and impersonal. In contrast, semi-formal letters are addressed to people you might know, but not very well. This could be a landlord, a professor, or a neighbor. While still respectful, the tone is slightly more personal and warm compared to formal letters. Finally, informal letters are meant for friends or close acquaintances. These letters are more relaxed and conversational. Whether you're inviting a friend to an event or simply catching up, the tone is friendly and personal. So, how do you usually determine the tone for different types of letters? Let us know in the comments. Chapter 2. Crafting your letter with precision. When writing your letter, structure is key to conveying your message effectively. Every letter should follow a clear structure: introduction, problem or situation, solution or action, and conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. For formal and semi-formal letters, you should begin directly by stating the purpose of your letter. For example, in a formal letter, you might write, "Dear Sir, Madam, I am writing to inquire about." This sets a professional tone and gets straight to the point. On the other hand, for informal letters, you can start with some friendly chit-chat. You might write, "Dear Susan, I hope you and your family are doing well." This approach warms up the reader before diving into the main reason for your letter. Transitioning to the body of your letter, you should clearly describe the issue or situation you're addressing. Whether it's a complaint, a request for information, or an invitation, be specific and detailed. Following this, propose a solution or action. For instance, if you're complaining about a faulty product, suggest how you would like the issue to be resolved. Conclude your letter by summarizing your points and reiterating any requests. For formal letters, use a closing such as, "Yours faithfully," while informal letters might end with, "Best wishes." Chapter 3. The power of standard phrases. To enhance your letter, incorporating standard phrases can be incredibly beneficial. These phrases not only save time, but also ensure that your message is clear and professional. For instance, if you're apologizing, you might use phrases like, "Please accept my sincere apologies for," or "I am very sorry about." These expressions help convey your regret clearly. When requesting information or help, phrases such as, "I would appreciate it if you could," or "Could you please?" make your request sound polite and considerate. Incorporating these phrases into your writing will make your letters sound more natural and fluent. They also help you adhere to the formal or informal tone required, depending on the type of letter. So, which standard phrases do you find most useful in your writing? Chapter 4. Presentation matters. The presentation of your letter is just as important as its content. Clear handwriting and proper formatting play a crucial role in ensuring your letter is easily readable and well organized. Make sure your handwriting is legible. Practice writing clearly, focusing on forming letters correctly, and ensuring they are well spaced. Additionally, Format your letter by either indenting paragraphs or skipping a line between them. Consistency in your formatting makes your letter appear polished and professional. Aim to write at least 150 words. Writing fewer than 150 words might result in a lower score, while writing more is perfectly acceptable. Regular practice will help you gauge what 150 words look and feel like. Chapter 5. Learning from examples. Studying model letters can offer invaluable insights into writing style and structure. By reviewing well-crafted sample letters, you can understand the flow of ideas and the use of language. However, avoid memorizing these samples verbatim. Instead, use them as a guide to develop your own writing style and approach. When examining sample letters, pay attention to how they handle different types of letters and the effective use of language and structure. Reliable sources, such as reputable IELTS preparation books or websites, offer high-quality examples that reflect the standards expected in the exam. Chapter 6. Common mistakes to avoid. When preparing for IELTS Task 1, being aware of common pitfalls can help you avoid making mistakes that could cost you valuable marks. One big issue is not figuring out the right type of letter. It's crucial to read the instructions carefully to decide if the letter should be formal, semi-formal, or informal. Using the wrong style can make the letter sound strange or out of place. Another mistake is using words that are too complicated. While it's good to show a range of vocabulary, using words you're unsure about can cause confusion. It's better to stick with clear, simple words that get your message across. Make sure to watch the word count too. You need at least 150 words, and writing less can lower your score. On the other hand, writing too much can lead to off-topic content or mistakes. Try to aim for around 160 to 180 words to stay on track. Lastly, make sure your letter is well organized. Follow a simple structure with an introduction, main content, and a conclusion. Don't jump around between ideas or skip important details, as it can make your letter hard to understand. Avoiding these common mistakes will help you do well in IELTS Task 1. Chapter 7. Tips for success. As you approach IELTS Task 1, remember that practice is your best ally. Regularly writing letters and getting feedback will sharpen your skills and boost your confidence. Focus on knowing what type of letter you need to write and why, using the right language, and following the correct structure and format. With regular practice and a clear understanding of the exam's requirements, you'll be ready to handle the letter writing task confidently and score well. With dedication and the right strategies, mastering IELTS General Writing Task 1 is within your reach. Good luck! So, are you ready to ace IELTS Task 1? Let us know in the comments which part you find most challenging and if you have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.